Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish, and my Etsy shop is fairyrosecottage.etsy.com. And it is Saturday, and it's March 1st. So I'm going to start off the month with doing the how much did I save last month sort of thing. Although I don't like to call it that because this is not what I saved last month. This is the finished challenges from last month, but it's not what I actually saved, right? Because I saved in a whole lot of other challenges, and I'm not counting that yet because it's not finished. So, and these ones were saved over a period of time. So, but it is what did I finish in February. This is not an impressive amount because obviously February was very difficult. My brother passed away on the 2nd, and my mom passed away on the 8th. And of course, my husband passed away December 23rd. So just kind of winging it, so to speak. And I didn't do a lot of videos until this last couple of weeks. I started picking things back up again. So, and truth be told, I didn't have as much money to save as I normally do because I haven't completely figured out what my income and budget looks like now that Scott has passed away, because things drastically changed. Because he was on disability, and that was our main source of income. And he did have a couple of small pensions and, all kinds of stuff that I have to relook at. This business slowed down to, it's been okay, but not great in the last 2 months because, let's face it, when you don't work your business, then it doesn't work. And so income and what I have extra to save has been very sporadic. But I think I'm coming to some conclusions on that, and hopefully I will be able to pull that all together in the next week or so and know exactly what I'm doing for March. I have my March calendar in here ready to go. This was from 2024. I need to change this up. This is basically where the money came from to save into certain challenges, and that is definitely different now, but I put it in here because I want to look at it. So this I use every single month in my planner, and it I write in pencil exactly what the video is or what I think. I do this is pre-planning. So like I would normally have on Saturday, total savings from February or something like that. And then Sunday, games or whatever I'm going to do, and just sort of do a mock-up schedule for the month. And then, of course, I do I write what I actually did here. So, and then I kind of like this. There's a habit tracker here, and I'm thinking of using it for something in particular this month. And this gives me 31 days that I could track something else for my business too. Like, did I, put a new product in Etsy, or did I do something on my Etsy website, or, something like that. So I'm kind of excited to use the backs of those. I did not use the backs of them last year. I started using this particular one Oh, probably back in October, and then things kind of fell apart. So normally I also do the totals on a completely separate piece of paper, but I am going to put it right here on the last page because I really did not use my planner well the last 2 months. I did get my home planner set up for February. So this last week is all, decorated and everything's written in. And tomorrow night, I'm going to try to do Sundays. I'll decorate for the week or maybe even for a couple of weeks. That really worked for me the end of last year. So we'll see. But I also want to start doing this. I don't decorate a lot in here, but I'm going to do some. This is Sleeping Beauty, so it's kind of cool, the different dividers, and I'm going to use it for a while. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this dashboard setup, so we'll see. But we're going to get started. First things first. Okay, let's see. Bewitched is Halloween savings. That's Reno. We have a lot to go into Reno and vacations. This is the other princess book, the newer princess book, and my question was, does this go into my Etsy savings or my renovation and vacation savings? Because this one goes into my renovation and vacation savings, guys. Yeah. So my answer is this goes into my Etsy savings account. I discovered that is Minnie's. Guess Who goes into Disney shopping with Eli. So that's $127, which will be plenty. I Want to Save You Money goes into Halloween savings. And Villains goes into my personal care assistant. So let's just do these. This is a mini. The minis go into... I don't know why I started over here. Minis. AE budget. Minis. It's going to be $50, I think. And these go into the yearly savings. Bills. And I don't have much. I've just got this $50 as far as I know. Let's see. This can go here. Boy, so much cleaning up to do, guys. And it's already counted as $50. So I'm going to put it in here. And write yearlies on it. And we will put it in the yearly. I'm going to put this over here for now. And then the other thing I like to do, and I guess my problem is a lot of my highlighters are missing. Okay. We're going to save just a little block there. Okay. Let's see. My orange. I don't know where my pink is. There's my pink and my purple. Okay. So that's good. This one is going into Etsy savings. Do you want to build a snowman? And it should be $84. Here's 25. 5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 4, 84. Today, I was headed out to Bangor. I wanted to run to BAM. $84 Etsy savings. And McDonald's and Walmart. I might have mentioned this last night. I was going yesterday late afternoon after I had supper with my daughter and grandson. And I got sort of halfway there and realized my anxiety was way too high to go into stores. And so this is Etsy savings. Princess Snowman. $84. So I said, okay, and I gave myself some grace and turned around and came home. And stayed home last night. So today I thought, okay, I really want to, that goes into savings account and that goes into, I really want to go to BAM and go to Walmart. So I ran in town to the post office first because I'm not getting my mail out here at the house right now. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. It says 80. Oh, maybe. Because of the mailbox situation. So I ran in town and got my mail. Had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's. And sat in McDonald's and read. And then went to the post office. And as I was driving to the post office, that anxiety was there again. And I was so disappointed because I didn't want to come home and spend all day here by myself. And that made me even feel more anxious. So I texted my buddy and said, hey, what you doing? And she said, well, I just got done, blah, 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 right? And I said, want to go to Bangor with me? I need to go to Walmart to get bins and BAM to get a Bible. And she texted right back, okay, I'm not completely dressed yet, but by the time you get here, I'll be dressed. And I said, well, I'm at the post office, which isn't very far from her house. And she said, okay, that's all right. Come on along. So 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75. Yeah, I've only got 80 here. Oh yeah, 80. Okay. So I got to her house and picked her up. And this is Halloween savings for holiday. I'm going to put, I want to save you money, $80. This is probably plenty for Halloween because it looks like Bewitched is $122. So I picked her up and we went to BAM and Bath and Body Works. Guys, Bath and Body Works, I love their plug-in wallflowers. And I have to be real careful of the scents I get. Like I like the fruity ones more than the flowery ones because the flowery ones tend to set off my asthma, but some of them are good, you know. But anyway, I had heard that they had a Disney line of them. And I looked online, this was last week, and sure enough, they do, but all of the plug-in wallflowers, the actual unit that plugs into the wall, were all sold out. They had Cinderella, Moana, Jasmine, Tiana, and Little Mermaid. All sold out of those. And so last week, I looked in the store up there, and sure enough, they're all sold out. So I was telling my friend about them. She's my Disney friend. And she said, oh, can we run in? And I said, yeah, because they told me they might have some more by Friday. And that was yesterday. So we went in and they had a Cinderella one and a Jasmine one. So I got them. So anyway, we went to Bath and Body Works. Then we went to BAM. And then we had lunch at Chili's. And we had then we went to Walmart, and we just got home a little while ago, and it was lovely. So much better than feeling all that anxiety and going by myself. We had a good time, and you know, we always enjoy each other's company. And I spent too much money. 10, 20, 30. I will admit that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. For instance, I had told Eli, my grandson, that I would like to get him a new squashmallow or squishmallow, I guess they're called. For here, I'd gotten, Scott and I had gotten him one for Christmas. And in the confusion of Christmas, celebrating, you know, the day after Scott died, that squishmallow got taken to Eli's house, and he enjoys it there very much. So I decided I wanted him to have one here too, because he just really likes coziness right now, right? And they're cozy, snuggly, these squishmallow things. But I'd forgotten about it. But we were in Walmart. They have some real Eastery ones. But I found one that was really just cute and big. It was, you know, big. And squishy. So I got that even though I wasn't planning on it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 122. Yes. Yep. So I spent money on that I wasn't planning on spending, but it's worth it. And he's staying overnight, Monday night and Tuesday night. So I'll have it on his side of the bed when he gets here after school on Monday. 202.12, it looks like. Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I got the things at Bath and Body, and then I got the Bible I was looking for. That's 25. Nope. And I also got a couple of small bags of jelly beans. I love jelly beans, and I like just the original, I don't know, Brock and the little bird ones. Just original, nothing fancy jelly beans. I'm not a fan of the black ones. A lot of people aren't. I am one of those people. Halloween savings. I think this is going to go in as holiday savings, not Halloween, but I'll figure that out. I'll know better in March when we do the same thing. So it was a nice day. The weather is nasty, like it's wet and rainy, but it was in the 40s, so that helped some. This one goes to the personal care assistant savings account that I have. And this is just I guess we could call it like a rainy day account. The money has stopped. The money that I was earning to go into this has stopped because I'm no longer Scott's personal care assistant. And evil queen, right? But I still have quite a bit to put into savings because I didn't do any of it in October, November, or December. So I'm going to continue to do this until the money runs out from it. And it's nice because we did save all of it. Pretty much all of it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe $100 or so we didn't save. And I have to pay taxes on it. So yeah, that's a toughie too. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50, 55. And our tax guy said 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Our tax guy said to plan on about 30% of what I made going to taxes, which seems like a lot, you guys. That's Etsy savings, Halloween savings. Did I say we ate at Chili's? We ate at Chili's. It was very good. So this is PC savings. PC savings, $71. I have not eaten at Chili's since March of 2023, and it was in Georgia. It was the when I went down to visit my mom because she was not doing well, and yeah, so my niece worked at Chili's, so my sister and my mom and I all went to Chili's and had lunch, and it was delicious, but I just don't eat at Chili's. I don't like spicy food, and that's part of it. But you know what? They have a menu that is not spicy anymore. Renovations and vacation. So, okay, this one is $127, and it's going to go into the Disney shopping with Eli, and I'm not even going to bother count it again. Guess who? $127 all goes to shop Eli. At first I thought, wow, $127. I usually get him like a $50 gift card. But he and I mean, I'm going with him and his mom and dad. And so I'll also take him out for dinner and stuff like that. So this will end up being good. All right. And then Tina's Mickey book. mini book, sorry. Tina mini book is $35. That was the scratch off ones. So we have 25 and 35. Okay, now this is where things get a little dicey, right? Because I gotta make sure everything computes. This poor sad little book, I have been saving this money forever. It has been sitting in here. And it is time to unpack it. We're going to say book. Snow White. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. $60. These should all be pretty accurate since I counted them after. Cinderella. Guys, this is all going into vacation. I'm pretty thrilled about that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 150. This will help both vacation and savings build up quickly, which is nice. Sleeping Beauty should be 100. $10, $20, $30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 60, 65. I just told myself I wasn't going to put them in there until I was completely counted. 5. Whoops. See? That's 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, plus 5. That is 90. Oh, that's 100. Sorry. It was correct. Little Mermaid, I did a D6, so I don't know how much this is. 10, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Another 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 118. Let's just be sure. 10, 20, 30, 40. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 110, 12, 13, 14, yep, 118. Ariel, 118. I don't know why I didn't remove this money and put bank in it slips in there. I mean, partly because I knew it was going into vacation, right? But still, 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. So my son is going to come by and put this in the, it's 100, night deposit. And then when I get ready to put it into renovations, I will withdraw it and put it in, because I don't like to have money hanging around here. So he should be here anytime now. This is Jasmine 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I got a Jasmine and a Cinderella wallflower plug-in. $75. And I also got a new car plug-in because my other one is kind of seasonal. So I got it. It's got a butterfly on it and it reminded me of my mama. So I decided that's what I needed. There's 130. Yep, 130. I have one more of these left to do, and it's the Merida one, and it's in my other princess book. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Oops, let's try that again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Mulan. This book is in my shop as downloads. If you want it created as a printed, laminated, cut, and shipped, please contact me, because I am doing them different now. They'd be like this instead of with the pockets. So they're more expensive that way too. I think. I can't remember. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Tiana. $20. $55. I actually think that that's my son now. 120, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 120, Rapunzel. That's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're going to put a thing on this one. I think we can on the 5s too, right? 5. Oh no, because there's a 10. That's right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I have a Hallmark movie on right now, and I couldn't watch it. It's the one where she gets stood up at the altar, and the guy gets stood up at the altar, and they end up taking their honeymoons in Hawaii, and that's where I always wanted to go on our honeymoon, and we have been talking a lot about it in the last few months, and I'd say, do you want me to book a trip to Hawaii for us? And he'd say yes, and you know, we'd kind of joke about it, but we'd also be serious, you know, if he only felt better type thing. But so anyway, I realized it was not that easy to watch. 10, 20. So the dogs are out there watching it. 95. I got 179. Okay, 50. 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 95. 5. 6. And it's 179 instead of 178. We're going to add a 5 to this one, and that makes that okay. This is Moana 179. Guys, this is amazing. Amazing. Okay, so then we got to add the whole thing up, right? And hope for the best. 1, 2, 4. That's 100. 50. Then we got to count all this. I wish I had one of those dollar machines, you know, that counts it all. I mean, that would be awesome, right? I am not going to have supper tonight. I had a lovely hamburger at Chili's. I have been craving hamburgers, and I'm not much of a meat eater, honestly, but I did know that Chili's made a really good hamburger, and I was right. So I don't think I'm going to need supper tonight. I probably will have some toast later. Probably. Okay, that's $2.25 plus $2. I mean, this is amazing, right? To have all of this. And then 1, 2, 300. 100. Okay, that's 85. What was I gonna tell you? Something else too. Can't think of what it was. Okay, so 100. Guys, we're up to $712 out of that princess book. I'm just telling you, if you don't have it yet, you really want to get it. It ends up, you can save so much money. Whoops, this is another 100. I don't need to count it. $912 so far, guys. If I've done it right, it's $1,212, guys, in this book, minus the 12th savings challenge, which is Merida. And that one is going to be, do I have it here? Another 200. So it's going to be $1,400 by the time it's all saved. From this little book, it probably took me, I would have to go back and see when I started it, but this is March. It probably took me maybe a year. But when you think about it, those 52 envelopes, those take you a year. So if you can't find the bundle of these to download and print, let me know. Can't remember if they're on there or not. I don't believe the cover is available in the bundle. The cover is available when you order it from me to print and ship. But again, it won't be this smaller size book. It will be, well, you can order it in this 5x7 size, but it won't have the envelopes. So just message me on Etsy if you want to actually order the book made for you. And if you cannot find the if you can't find the downloads and that's what you want, let me know that too. Okay, so this total is going to be 1212 plus, whoops, 1212 plus $35 because of this Tina Mini. So total is $12,047 going into Reno and vacation. And then there's another 127, right? But that's going to be going in later. I mean, not later, in that one savings challenge for Eli. So, guys, I am pretty pleased with this. Honestly, very excited. Looking forward to doing this stuffing. I mean, 1247 divided by 2. So $623 in each one. Yeah. 1247 into Reno and vacay. 600, what'd I say? 623.50 is what it is. Reno, 623.50 vacay. That is exciting. Okay, so, and plus, timing was perfect because it was Nate that, whoops, that broke. It was Nate that drove in, and so he can run this down to the bank on his way out through the nighttime savings, and that'll be perfect. That's Disney shopping and yearlies. And he can put these ones in the savings accounts too. I just got to fill out the form. Okay. So, again, I'm so excited about this, right? It was a long time coming. A long time coming. Oh, actually, I need to do one more, guys. I'm not ready to leave you yet. I need some minis. I need something to put into my yearlies. So I'm going to, periodically, I take the money out of the finished savings challenge bucket and put it towards the yearlies. And we haven't done that in a while, so I'm going to do that right now, guys. Honestly, in saving that also, that amount of money, lots of times I might only have, $75 to put into it or $25 to put into it. And a lot of the savings challenges weren't high stake ones. They were, there was one that was for $60 and one that was for $55. But it's just the adding it all up and together, and it's amazing, right? What you can do when you start small and just keep on going. And honestly, you can apply that to anything in life. Let's face it. What my son-in-law, I don't know why he says this. He must have gone to some workshop and they talked about it. How do you eat an elephant, one bite at a time? Here's the thing, is I wouldn't eat an elephant. I have no interest in that. But anyway, he always thinks that's real funny. And so there you have it. But just a little bit, even these dollars is going to help fund my oil and propane and, my Shopify site, all of that, right? Speaking of which, my Shopify site payment comes out. I am going to let it pay for this coming year. And if I still haven't done anything, because I stopped the All Dressed Up Couture. So if I haven't put this business onto my Shopify, I'm going to get rid of it, I think. But I got a year to decide. $25. The only thing about doing these dollars is it's like in the 52 envelope, right? Everything's all closed up here. I gotta feed the little doggies. 22, 23, 24, 25. I've been trying very hard to watch your videos. I had just kind of, it wasn't that I had stopped. I was still watching them sporadically, but I still have such a hard time focusing on things. But I am getting better at it. 17, that's 18, and $5. So $73 is going into this. We're going to call it Ding Ding. $73. And that is going into the yearly savings also. Yearly, actually that goes on that. So I'll have to, is that 50? Yep. That's all ones, which is typical because I use the minis, but I may trade this out for 73, 50, $123. See, that's still not a lot. Like, those yearlies just really creep up on you. But it's a start, right? I'm going to put that in the savings account, too. Okay. All right, guys. Now I am finished. This is 123. I don't think everything else is added up. That February is a wrap. I need to walk away from February and keep moving forward. So I will see you real soon. I'm going to take that with me to give to him. And I hope that you have a lovely weekend, or are having a lovely weekend. Happy savings. I love you all. I'm reading your comments. Thank you. I hope to get back to answering comments soon. I'm trying, but I get answering them and then I get weepy and yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, guys. I will see you real soon. Love you. Bye-bye.